One of the differences between that covenant and the new covenant, or all the covenants that preceded the old covenant, was that in the old covenant, what we call the old covenant, we saw God not just being their God in heaven that showed up once in a while. We saw God being their Lord. You know, Lord means owner and controller. We saw God being the one that rules every aspect of their lives, including the kinds of clothes they could wear, including the way they shaped their head, including whether they could have tattoos on their body, including what they ate. Now there was a list of clean and unclean things, because God was now revealing himself to these people not just as their God, but as their Lord. If you read from a Bible that uses the older manuscript, where Paul said, I'm a bond servant of Christ. Some Bibles will just say, I'm a slave of Christ, because that's actually what Paul said. What does slave mean? When you are a slave, you have a lord, a master. It's what your master says you should wear that you will wear. That's the real context of lordship. If another man is your lord, it's a horrible experience, because the heart of man is desperately wicked. You do not want to be under the government of a wicked master who doesn't love you. It's a horrible thing. He will only use you, misuse you, abuse you. It's a privilege to be under the lordship of Christ, because he is good and he loves you more than you love yourself, and because he's your father. If you are not under the lordship of Christ, by the way, FYI, you are under the lordship of Satan. There is no middle ground. It is a person that is your Lord that you will behave like. So sinful man behaves more like Satan than like God, and all of that evil configuration gives Satan license and control over people. And if you are a believer and you claim that Jesus is your Lord, but there are aspects of your life he is not Lord over, those aspects of your life will open the door for the devil to manipulate certain aspects of your life.